This pair of guns was sold for over £80,000. This is a very rare pair of C2S B25 handmade Brownings, but they've got something slightly different. They're a consecutive pair. They've got 20 bore barrels and a pair of 28 bore barrels. And I've been lent these to do a review on, to have a look at actually what I think of these. First thing, I'm going to take number one out of the slip. So, going from the pad, they've got a nice pair of kickies fitted by Browning, Prince of Wales pistol grip, side plate, selective safety catch. Everything in here is made by hand. Somebody has spent hours doing the engraving on there. Number one on top of the gun. They are built as a game gun. This is the 20 bore set of barrels. Fabulous pieces of wood with a proper handmade custom Browning custom shop made in Belgium. Now, if you've ever had the chance of going to Belgium and seeing a gun being made, it is the only manufacturer that literally everything is done by hand. And in Belgium, the reason why is because the unions are so strong in Belgium is they will not let machines being taken for people, which, okay, commercially probably isn't the best way, but actually for the gun and for the product, it is the best. So if you look at each individual gun, they are built specifically to the customer's requirements. And this one was built about 10, 15 years ago. It was built for a gentleman and he loved 20 bores and 28 bores. So he wanted to build something that he could be able to take his 28 gauges out and his 20 bores out. And that is pretty much what he's done. And he had a pair of 28 gauge barrels built as well. The 28 gauge barrels have got kind of trap style foot ends on to make them a little bit heavier, so they balance exactly the same as the 20 bore. So there was a lot of thought that went in to building this pair of guns. So I'm going to have a few pairs with each of the 20 bores first, then I'm going to swap the barrels, and I will show you there's something different happens with these when you take the fore ends off. It has a B25s are built with a 3-piece fore end on them, so they're not like the original, like the machine-made Brownings where you take the fore end off. They come with a 3-piece fore end, which I will show you when I change the barrels on them. So, pull. 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 They handle absolutely a dream. They are very barrel light, and they're very, very balanced on the hinge pin. I mean, if you look at the wood to metal finish, it is absolutely built to perfection. And even when you hold them, okay, the pistol grips are quite small, but they just put a smile on your face when you shoot them. Pull. They have made the combs very high, which is traditional Browning. Pull. And I have to say, I've had a privilege of shooting some very, very nice guns. But this just takes it to the next meaning. It is a privilege to be able to shoot these and say that I've shot one of the rarest Brownings. So that's number one. Now I'm going to have a go with number two. And even down to the engraving. It's got a pair of ducks on the side. It's got some pheasants and woodcock underneath and partridge underneath. They've just really put attention to detail in every single aspect of this guns. They've made it identical. Obviously, because it's hand built, you will see a few little tiny detail, but the attention to detail, the wood to metal finish all the way around, just astonishes me. Pull. And again, it's nice the fact that they've got the two guns shooting almost identically. They balance in the hand well. Pull. It's one gun that just makes me smile. If you look at the kills, it absolutely middles them, it smokes them. They've got the choking right. Again, I've done a few of these. I've done Bosses, I've done Hollands, I've done Purdy's on here. When you're talking this value of gun, a lot of people think, yeah, but what are you actually getting extra? You're actually getting that expertise, you're getting that effort that they've put in to building this to exactly your specification, to getting the nicest wood, the nicest engraving, the nicest handling gun you can get. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to change the barrels over. Take note to what I'm doing with the barrels, and then we're going to shoot the 28-inch barrel, the 28 gauge barrels. Again, remember what I said, the B25s are built with the 3-piece forends. So you pull the lever out there, and again, bearing in mind all this is built by hand, and you push that forward, and that comes out like that, and then you push that across, and it slides off the action there. And then you get the other set of barrels, again, being 3-piece, and that's why it's called 3-piece, because it does it in 3 movements, and but it stays on the barrels. So that comes out of there, that goes in there like that, there. So let me do that again. There, 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 and it comes out. And that is how they do on B25s. And now I'm going to shoot a couple with the 28 bore barrels. And straight away, what they've done, which I think is a really nice touch, is they've made the forends heavier to make them the same weight. They're only about 6.5 pounds, but they've balanced both guns identically, which I think is a really clever way of doing it. And they put the thicker forend on there to make them shoot the same. Pull. 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 And I will say, they've even got the choking right on them. It absolutely smokes them when you hit them. And that is, I'm going to say, one of the nicest pair of Brownings I think I've ever had in my hands. Comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you think of this pair, 28 gauge and 20 bore B25 Brownings. I hope you've enjoyed this programme. Please comment below. Please like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Don't forget, we're at the shooting show in February and we're going to IWA. And come and see us on the TSC and the Oxford Gun Company stand. Come and see Alex and I. We've got a really great raffle and some fantastic new TSC merchandise. Thank you for watching. Please hit that subscribe button and we'll see you on the next one.